What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the iTip Report. My name is Avani. This is where culture, classics, and commentary resides. I hope all is well with you. Before you do anything, press the like button. Also, subscribe to this channel. It is free. Plus, press the notification bell so every time I upload, you get notified. So, I want to talk about Public Enemy, legendary hip-hop group, very militant of all time, and it's a situation going on where Public Enemy has endorsed the candidate Bernie Sanders for his run, in politics, and it just came about that Flav had his lawyer, sent a cease and desist to Bernie Sanders' party, saying he didn't want his image and so forth promoted with this endorsement that Public Enemy is doing for Bernie Sanders. So I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people don't give Flav the benefit of the doubt. I think he's very smart. I think he's very talented. He's probably had a rough life and rough situations that we probably don't know about. But nevertheless, when you think about Public Enemy's music and how it has impacted the world, I know it has impacted me growing up to think just certain things out, and it just makes sense. It's a lot of contradictions because with Public Enemy, they have put out so much detailed music, conscious music that makes you think. So then to think years later that they endorse a candidate for an election like Bernie Sanders, it raises the eyebrows like, do you practice what you preach and so forth. But nevertheless, so I don't think people really know that Flav has been kicked out of Public Enemy so many times. This is not the first time. Like, it was an announcement made that Flav was officially kicked out of Public Enemy, but this is not the first time. Now, I will tell you, it's sad to see a situation like this going on. I don't agree with it. I think it could have been handled differently. And then on top of that, we have to think, like, Flav, when you think of Public Enemy, you also think of Flav. When you think of Public Enemy, you think of Chuck D. When you think of Public Enemy, Professor Griff. When you think of Public Enemy, Terminator X. So it's like, even if you kick someone out of the group and they've put out music and combined, but when they was getting along, to me it's like they're never out of the group. Okay, I just hope that they could reconcile their differences. Probably not now. It was said that Chuck D told Flav that he gives him a year to get his life together and stuff like that. We really don't know the back end stories of things, but to me, guys, this whole situation doesn't look good, and it kind of like taints certain things as far as the legacy. And you want people to be happy. I want everybody in Public Enemy to be happy, but I want them to also think, like, is this worth a situation of kicking out somebody out of a group? But hey, we don't really know. So nevertheless, I just hope they all work it out. I'm gonna tell you, I had the opportunity on a couple occasions to meet Chuck D. He was very nice, very respectful, down to earth. I also had a really good experience meeting Terminator X while I was in college. He used to network. He used to DJ at this club called Networks, which was a party premiere club in Raleigh, North Carolina. And he lived in North Carolina. Very quiet, but very chilled. And shout out to Terminator X. I haven't seen him in years, but I just remember those experiences. So I just know that these people are good. It's just we don't really know the story of it. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't think or even possibly imagine seeing Public Enemy endorsing any candidate at this day and time. That is just my thought on that. So nevertheless, I hope they just make amends, and I guess we're gonna see what happens in regards to Public Enemy. But yes, my eyebrows are raised because Public Enemy is so powerful with their words and what they have put out in music over time throughout the years, that you have to question, like, is this what it's coming down to? Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Do you think Chuck D had the full right to kick Flav out of Public Enemy? Do you think not just Public Enemy, but Flav had the right to send the cease and desist to Bernie Sanders' party because he didn't want his image, which I agree with that. And do you hope that they can make amends and get back together and maybe stay out of this situation in regards to this election, because the election looks so crazy right now? Okay, I want to hear your comments. I want to see your comments in the comment section. Also, let me know your thoughts. Like this video, subscribe, and yeah, shout outs to Public Enemy. Once again, I just hope they work it out. Peace, and this is Zava Ani, and I will see you on the next video.